Welcome to the Resilient Team Podcast. My name is Phoenix, and welcome back. I do need to apologize, first of all. It's been over a month. I'm just gonna go 2 months. YouTube says it's been a month, but they're very gracious. It's been way longer than a month of me doing a podcast, and I'm very sorry. There's no excuse. I'm not gonna sit here and give you an excuse about anything. I was busy, but then again, you also gotta right? You gotta take the extreme ownership, and we'll get into that book in a minute. But you gotta take it, right? For me, there's no excuse. I was just lazy because I've been on my phone since I uploaded the podcast. So obviously, I could have maybe limited my Instagram time and done the podcast, or I'm never on TikTok, so I can't even say TikTok. But there's a lot of things I could have done. I could have lessened the time I played video games, the time I was playing Minecraft or Fortnite, man. I could have limited that time and made a podcast. So again, I just do want to apologize. That's not gonna. I'm gonna do my best. Okay, stuff gets in the way, and I will do my best. But I will do my best to get a podcast at least once a month. At least, if more, man, that would be amazing. But at least once a month, I will give a podcast. The way I'm trying to go with it is interview people. So if you're an adult with a crazy story, our crazy stories happen when we're younger. So hey, when you were teens, the mistakes you made, tell us. Just email us at resilientteampodcast@gmail.com. It'll be in the description. The website link will be in the top, and then the email will be right under it. Email us if you're interested in an interview. Comment if you're interested in an interview. Also, you can email us if you have questions about the course. If you watched the first episode, if you have questions about the course, or you have questions about who I am or what I do, email us. Seriously, I look through, and if there's any questions I get, I will gladly respond. Or if you guys comment, I will gladly respond. So don't be afraid for that. That's some announcements. I also want to say thank you. The first episode got tons of traction, and I'm very thankful for that. Seriously, I am so thankful. I don't know why I didn't post. I should have just went with it. Again, also as I mentioned in the first episode, with Alex Harmozy, the first 20 episodes are the hardest because, for me, I gained a couple subscribers from the first episode. I only got 9 right now. So for me thinking about that, it's that might be discouraging, but my goal is to help teens. I'm a teen, and for me, with the knowledge I have, I wish I had sooner, so I'm just sharing it, right? All of us have knowledge. All of us know something somebody doesn't know. It's kind of easy. I know, for me, I'm always asking people, and this isn't what I do, but I'm not trying to sit here and be me, but every time one time, my parents, well, I don't know about my parents, but a group of guys with my dad, we started a church, 721 North Gonzales Boulevard. It's called United Fortitude Church. You can also go to the Ignited Fortitude podcast. They talk about it on there, but it was crazy, and we were doing a lot of side hustling, right? We were doing a lot of yard work and landscaping, hours in there. So I went with a guy. I don't want to say his name or anything. And him and I were talking, and I was legit just asking him questions, not the voice crack, but I was asking him questions hey, what is, if you had one piece of advice, what would you tell me? What is one thing you wish you knew sooner, or something like that, that changed your life? And it was just questions after questions, and we were both talking back and forth, and, I gained knowledge from that. I've done it with many other people, but legit, we go to Nogales, and we were driving back, and I was talking to my grandpa, hey, what's some advice you have for me that you wish you knew sooner? Or hey, that was something really hard you went through. How'd you deal with it, right? If you look up the definition of resilient or resilience, it's being able to recover from difficult situations. So that's why I'm telling you, there's tons of difficult situations that happen. People stop being your friend, or maybe for me, right? If I don't have a sweet amount of money in my wallet, not too much, but if I have little, I'm so anxious, right? I don't have I don't know. I'm not into the anxiety or that stuff, but I do get anxious. I get so anxious when I don't have that much money that I'm okay, Diesel, 3 artwork jobs. We have this one, this one, this one. We got it lined up because I just don't having. I like to be chilling. I would like it to be, hey, I want to go buy this nice dinner. I'm gonna go buy it, and I want to be able to have the free cash to be able to do it. That's just how I am, and that's when I get anxious. For me, I just bought a weighted vest, and I dropped they're not cheap. I will say that. So for me, I dropped money on it, and I wasn't like in the greatest position I wanted to be. So for me, like tomorrow we got a yard work job. Tuesday we have a yard work job. Wednesday there's no Gallus. Thursday I work. Friday, I'm not too sure what we're doing Friday, but we'll probably have something, right? So this week I'm already booked with jobs, right? Because I know that I need something, so that's what, right? I desire to be in the sweet spot, so that's what I'm doing, right? Because that's my goal. My goal is to be steady and not struggle. That's my goal, and that's what we're talking about in this episode is, what are your goals for 2024? It's June 16th today. Happy Father's Day. And what are your guys' goals? For me, I'll list out my goals and then we'll talk about it. But my goals is I wanna look better. I would say I'm in decent shape. Okay, like hey, I'm not giving y'all a 360, but I would say I'm in decent shape. Okay, but I'm not in the shape I want to be. There's this guy on Instagram. His name is Andy Elliott. Again, there's a lot of like little controversy about this guy, but not like in a bad way. But they say he's mean, which bro, I love mean people. Like if I'm not doing something and you don't like me, bro, you just be upfront. Like, please, for all I care, like just tell me. If you don't like me, don't give me hints. Just tell me, and I will be fine with it. Never had that happen though, so I'm chilling, brother, chilling. But right for me, I like people up front, and this guy, he's very upfront. He's a car salesman, and like I'm not like go check out his page, but he's a car salesman and he helps people sell cars, right? So let's say you have a dealership and you're like, hey, my guys aren't selling enough cars or whatever the case is. He'll go down and hold an event and he'll like chat, if you will. He'll give you like information. It's like a class, right? So he goes down and the car salesman like, okay, I'm not gonna be nice about it either. So the car salesman and the guys, he's pretty chunky, man. And so he's like, all right, get up here. The guy goes up and he's like, all right, take your shirt off. And dude, everyone's looking. Like, picture like 30 kids in your class and the teacher tells you to go up and take your shirt off and you're not in the shape you want to be. It's embarrassing, right? So the guy goes up and like obviously you can tell he's embarrassed. He's just like standing there with his shirt off and he's not in the physical he doesn't have the physical physique he wants. And you can tell it bothers him. And he's like, so why are you in the shape? And the guy's like, well, I don't know. He's like, well, do you want to be in shape? And the guy's like, yeah, but he's like, you don't want it that bad, right? So for me, hey, in the shape I'm in, not too long ago, I had some, like, not today, but, well, okay, I'll be honest, today, I had a lot of pizza today. It was Father's Day, and we bought pizza, so right, if I wanted my physical shape that bad, then I wouldn't have had the pizza. So for me, hey, like, I need to want it more than I want anything else. So for me, just my goal, right, is working on that. So for him, like, because I'm not trying to call other people out, I'm trying to pertain this to me, but also for you guys, like, how bad do you want your goals? So the guy, right, takes off his shirt, he's not in the physique, and how bad does he want it? He doesn't want it that bad, that's why he's not in the shape. So, like, this guy is good, like, he calls people out. And for me, seeing that stuff, like, I hate scrolling Instagram and it's like, send this to someone to double, like, it's like, you have to do 20 push-ups, but if you send this to someone, they gotta do 40. It's like, I always scroll by those videos, like, darn. Why am I just sitting here on Instagram scrolling? Like, I could be doing something way better with my life. So for me, looking at that, like, right, my goals. If I wanted my physique good, then I would already have it because I'd be working towards it. So for me, just getting in the shape, wanting it bad enough to get in shape. To get in the shape I want, right? Number 2 is for the podcast. It's hard. It's not hard. I've been busy. Like, I won't lie to that, but you guys don't see that. All you guys see is you haven't posted in over a month. Where's this kid at? He hasn't said what he's going to do, right? He hasn't done, like, the podcast, right? Because you are just seeing that I haven't posted. So, yes, like, there is things, like, I need to be on it, and there's no excuse. So, just at least, right? Because I'm not going to commit to something I can't handle. Like, don't bite more than you can chew, but at least once a month, I will have an episode out. Again, if you guys want to help, like, I'm trying to interview people that are, like, have a story or something they've done, and they want to share what they've done. Like, seriously, we've all done stuff. For me, when I was in school, like, I can't say defending myself because I would for sure antagonize it, but I was getting in a lot of fights, like, right? So for me, just looking back, like, if I were to tell you, like, hey, like, don't get into fights, like, be, not the coward, but tell the teacher, man, like, it's not worth it because on my school record, I have, like, referrals and like, suspension one time and for fighting, all for the same thing. So for me, kind of in the sense like, shoot, like I wish I didn't do that. It's on my record, and I'm not too happy about it. Like I never got like, hold on, never anything with the police or anything, but like, hey, like in school, like I got in trouble, and now it's on my record, and I honestly really regret it because it's like, dude, for what? I threw you down and I punched you a couple times. Like it was not, I never got any benefit out of it, and I honestly regret it. So for me, right, like everything you do. So if you guys have done something and you're trying to like help other teens, because this is what I'm trying to do. The reason of the podcast, the reason of the course is to help you guys, right? Because of course I'm just on there mentoring you, calling you, texting you. Hey, what do you guys need? What is something I can do to help y'all? Like we're all, it's a mastermind. All of us come together. We brainstorm our ideas, we apply them, and we get better and better every day. That's just the whole point of it. Also, right? So if you've done that, so for me, growing the podcast, like I also want to make sure I'm dedicated with my push-ups. I've already done it for 168 days, I think, or 168 days, right? So for me doing that, like, hey, like I need to grow, like I need to do more push-ups, and I need to make sure that one, my push-ups look better, and we'll tell a story, but and two, that I complete the year. Also with my push-ups, I went down to 20, and I was so like not scared, but I didn't know what like the hate or whatever I was gonna receive. If you guys look at my first push-up video, they were amazing, and then you go to where I reached 20 and the push-ups started failing. Like my form wasn't the greatest. Uh, yeah, honestly, they weren't the greatest, and I got so many comments. Fix your form. One dude was like, "TF are those, right? The heck are those push-ups?" And right, like I was getting a lot of hate for him, and it was a good thing. I love when people like I just didn't listen to it. So finally, no one said anything for a while. I was like, look, I'm gonna go down on my push-ups, and I'm gonna increase the form. I want to go to the military, and the standard of push-ups is not those, so I need to improve them. So right, again, for me, like my long-term goal is to go to the military. Like I guess my final goal. So today I went on a walk, and I haven't ran in a while. I did Muay Thai, and after I stopped, it was just complicated. Some things happened, and I stopped. So I just stopped running, and I'm so mad at myself. I was running like 3 miles every Tuesday for like 2 months, and then I stopped. And I regret, like, I don't have regrets in life, but I do wish I kept running. So that was a thing. So for me today, I put on my 20-pound, right? I bought a new weighted vest, and talking about earlier, right? I'm going to freaking use it because I spent some money on that thing. Like, I better use it. So today I went on a walk and a run. I just, like, ran for a while, and then I walked and ran and walked. So I'm going to do that for a while. And then when I'm good running, because, again, well, not to be like, because none of my injuries held me back, but I did, like, jack up my knees. And also with working, it doesn't help my knees either. So running, like, it did hurt my knees, but no matter what, I was committed to running. So just kind of improving my runs. Sorry, someone texted me, but just kind of like trying to run more and stuff. So like that was a thing as well. And right, so like just my different things to go back with my shape. But right, my long-term goal is going to the military, and what can I do now to help me get there? Right, I suck at pull-ups. I need to work on pull-ups. I've been doing pull-ups. So right, again, those are things to get you to your goal. But for this, like, we have 6 months left of the year. Y'all are about to start school again. I know I'm going to start school again, working and all this stuff. Like, we don't have that long of the year to really do anything. So what can you guys do now? Again, if it's getting friends, if it's trying to make money, right? These things, the course helps you with that, and that's why I'm saying it's a good investment, because if you guys are trying to get like friends or trying to, and when I say friends, yeah, we all have friends, but how many friends are on the same level you are, right? With people in the course, like everyone you see is in the course has the same goals as you: making money, getting in better shape, being more confident, right? All the plus sides, right? Everyone that's in there, everyone you're going to see that's in there has the same exact goals as you do, no matter what. That's a good place to start, right? I just say start because, like, joining, just hit the join button, man. Go to the website, sign up, join the course, and I'm telling you, you guys are going to see, like, a crazy difference. You're going to start working on yourself because now you have the tools. Like, I'm giving you the information to work on everything you guys need. So that's the goal. Right? So to kind of like, I don't know, I'm like trying to like not get off topic, but join if that's your guys' goal. If your goal is, because think about it, we all want to make money. I started, I don't know, I'm not trying to like, but right when sixth grade summer, I went door to door. Sixth grade summer, I was 11 or 12. I was 11. I was 11, about to turn 12 in like a week. I started making money. Like, there was no excuse for me. I just did it. So for you guys, make money. Like, if that's what your goal is, join. This works. I'm doing it. Like, I wouldn't tell you, like, think about it. Elon Musk isn't gonna like tell you how to make money if you know it didn't work, because look at him. He's like rich. So he's gonna tell you how to make money and you're gonna believe it because look at where he's at. For me, look where I'm at, man. Like, doing a podcast and starting a course. Like, I've said I was gonna do these things and I've worked. So I'm telling you it works. So join. I didn't read it. I took 2 takes of this podcast and let me see. Some guy was like, I was like, hey, what do you do for work? He's like, I mow lawns. So I was like, do you see I have a course on that? He's like, yeah, I don't think I need it. And I sent him like paragraphs on paragraphs of like what he can do. He said, dang, bro, you got me taking notes. My mentor for real. Thanks, bro, for the valuable info. I'll send you pictures when I apply this. Right? Got it. Thanks, bro. Right? So like this guy, like, he says he didn't need it, and I gave him the information. The guy was like, dude, this is amazing. I'm going to double, right, from what he was charging. He was going to double the money he was making, do not less work, but go when he was available, right? Just all these different circumstances the guy did because I gave him the information, right? Right? He's gaining, right? Hey, bro, you know I'm talking about you, bro. You gained a friend, bro, because I am here for you, brother. I love you, and I'm here for you, bro. So, right? Now you have a friend off of just a little information, bro. If you guys have nothing in common, him and I, we might not have nothing in common, but the one thing we do, we're both working hard, we're both trying to better ourselves, and we're both trying to, like, escape what reality's pushing, or I guess, like, what the world is pushing. Go on Instagram, bro, and, like, legit, I'm gonna open my feed, but my feed is better, but look, it's a dumb meme right here, and, right, for me, right, do 100 push-ups every day, right, this thing right here. So, right, that was that thing. But for me, like, dude, everyone's saying be lazy. Look at this month. It's freaking Pride Month. Everyone's pushing, oh, be gay, be lazy. Don't, you know this isn't right, but do it anyway. It's fun, right? Bro, I don't agree with that stuff, and I'm going to be honest, and I don't know how YouTube's going to like that, but I don't agree with it. I don't agree. I think y'all should, bro, read the Bible, man. Read the Bible. That's not okay in the Bible. And I'm not going to pull up scripture, but hey, if y'all want that, I will pull stuff up, but bro, like, stop just going with what the world wants, right? I know, I knew somebody, never mind, we're just going to scratch that. I'm not going to go there. But, like, guys, like, stop, like, going with what everyone wants. Like, your likes, the way your style is, bro. I'm right here, I'm in gym shorts, I'm in a black t-shirt, and I'm wearing a hat, right? Because this is what I want to wear. Who cares? Who cares what society's pushing, man? Who cares? Who cares? This is what I want to do. I want to better myself. I want to work hard. I want to make money. I want to influence others in a positive way, right? Look at, if you're not listening to me, listen to Andrew Tate, right? He has a course, and I was in the real world for a month, and I took the classes, and for me, where I was at, it didn't benefit me, right? So I stopped, and I designed my own thing so that I can help you guys right now. For me, like, I was in the real world, and I didn't benefit from any videos. I have a whole note. I'll continue talking, but it's not right here. It's back there. I have a whole notebook of notes I took from it, and I've applied it, right? But it hasn't, like, got me, like, crazy rich like it's got some other people, right? So for me, like, hey, take risks. Do stuff. Don't go with what society wants. Like, for me, that's what I did because it was beneficial. The reason I joined it, hey, he's a pretty big name, and he has 100,000 people in that course. I didn't join it because everyone else was in it. I joined it because, hey, I need to make money, I need to better myself, and that's what I'm going to do, okay? So, like, for you guys, take your risks, take goals, make goals, take risks, man. Like, I'm telling you, we're young. Take risks, bro. Like, that's the biggest thing I've ever done. The real world, it was $50 a month, and I paid it because I'm going to take the risk. I'm going to take the risk. This might fail. This might make me money, and look, it hasn't made me money yet, right? It hasn't made me money yet, but I took the risk because I'm young. And that's what I want you guys to do. Seriously, there's tons of stuff we can be doing. Like, just take the risks. Also, like, if you guys are interested, sorry, it's going to go dark for a sec. I'm trying to look at how long my other podcast video is. But, guys, like, we all have goals. We all have things we want to accomplish. And if it's making money. We have summertime, bro. We all have the most amount of free time in the world. And even during the school year, you're still going to make money from this. Take the risk. Join now. Build friends, right? Make money. We're a mastermind. Share your ideas. Let's all get stuff going together. It's a family. It's a community. This is where you're going to learn like how to start and how to help others and how to better yourself. And that's what I'm saying. Take the risks. If anything I've said is like, oh, that's my same exact goal, email, comment, join. I'm telling you, either of those, because I'm telling you, if you guys have any of the similar goals that you have that I have, right? If you guys are in the same place, I want to get in better shape. I want to right. For me, it's a podcast, or for you guys, it might be getting more work or learning how to work at whatever age. Do it because join because I'm doing the same exact thing, and you guys want the same exact thing as I want, and it's so much easier if we just all come together. Again, Andrew Tate and his brother, right? And I know I mentioned him a lot, but he's a big name, and a lot of people know. He says in all his podcasts, all his interviews, I couldn't have done it without my brother. Just like Diesel, right? I love my brother to death, and I couldn't have started the art. I could have, right? But it would have been so much harder to start without him. I would have been so much farther behind without him. So I love you, bro. Thank you. And for you guys, if anything I've said pertains to you, join or email us any questions or ask to book a call. Like, you guys tell us what you guys need. And for me, write down, hey, I'm really struggling with this. I will do it. Or if you guys are, hey, this is what my life story is, and I want to like have an interview with you, email us. So with your guys' goals, hey, find people that are going to fight with you, fight for you and not against you. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you all stay safe. I'm sorry that I took so long to post, and we'll see you all in the next one. Have a good day.